Welcome back to another episode in the Green Bay Packers franchise here on Madden 25. We just got a message from our defensive coordinator. Alright, we need to shift our focus to our playoff game and the Seahawks. What did we find through film study? We didn't see any obvious one-on-one matchup concerns, so we're just going to focus on the D-line being ready. Good to know. Let's go talk to the defense about it. Alright, so off we head into a team meeting. It's the team meeting room, week 20. We made it past the wild card. You remember that game against the 49ers? If you didn't, please check it out. It was awesome. Big week for us. The Seahawks are coming to town. Coach, in film study this morning, we talked about how our D-line needs to get after the offense. What's our plan to deal with that? Good question. D-line needs to get off blocks. D-line needs to work on power moves. We're going to go on power moves. All right, our D-line needs to work on power moves. Pass rush moves, there we go. Great, we'll focus on that all week. I think that is clever. Let's go playoff prep. Your starting D-line will receive a +5 boost to power moves in the next game. I think it's important that we do that. We have to pile pressure onto the Seahawks. We lost the game against them in the league, so that was not exactly what I wanted to see, but it was something that was, bound to happen. You just lose against certain teams, whilst being successful against others. I felt like the Seahawks were an incredibly tough opponent to play against. It wasn't the largest of losses, of course, 21 versus 28. As you can see, it was a lot of very similar going on, but we did have a very good game against them, actually. Now, when you look at the scores, when you look at the yards that Jordan Love got, it was a very open game. So actually, we just played really, really well. The defenses were very, very strong. That was really observable. Marshawn Lloyd did have that fumble. That did hurt us. And I think we even had a second fumble as well. But you can see that our everything worked quite well. It was just DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett being that much of a powerhouse. It was really hard to just get to grips with them. So that's something that I would like to focus on in the weekly strategy, to kind of really focus on the defensive side of stopping those short runs, short plays, short passes. So that's, of course, what we're going to be looking at. Before we do that, let's take a look at the weekly awards. Jordan Love did get one for last week's game against the 49ers. He was so good. 21 for 29, 279 pass yards, 4 touchdowns. He was just absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed it so much. Let's take a quick look at the playoff bracket as well. Because we actually avoided the game against the Eagles. They were the top seed. The Seahawks were the second seed. So, it's not really like we're gaining a lot here, because every team that's in the final 8, final 16, or final 12 is just always going to be a very, very good team. So Geno Smith is just playing like an absolute powerhouse. He's just super consistent, just having very, very good season so far. So Sam Howell, Kelmont, backup players on the running side. Kenneth Walker III, who's superstar Dave Trade, Zach Charbonnet, and Kenny McIntosh. Everybody's fit here. On the receiving side, Tyler Lockett is fit. DK Metcalf with the X Factor is fit. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Laviska Shenault, everybody in the receiving core is fit and able-bodied. I would say the top 3 are just absolute beasts. And then you've got really solid other players and one backup, so there you go. The tight end, Noah Fant, then Farrell Brown. A.J. Barner currently injured. That's a rookie. And Bray Russell with the super flowy, wavy hair. Nice hair, dude. Nice hair. The offensive line is fully fit as far as I could see before. It's a very solid offensive line, which means it's just very good protection for the quarterback, right? So Byron Murphy, the second on left edge. Let's take a look at the defensive players. But it looks like everybody's fit. Jerron Reed arrived, but he's only a backup player. But looking at most of the defense, everybody and their mom is fit. So there is that going on. No starters are out. Basically, everybody's fit. It is going to be a challenge for us. We are missing quite a few players due to injuries. We're going to have to compensate that as best we can. We did bring in veteran players, mentors, stuff like that. But yeah, it's just something that I really enjoy. You know, with a lot of storylines going on, and the veterans coming in to help the younger players get through the playoffs. I think that is just a nice, smaller aspect of the bigger storylines going on. I'm going for half-pad training intensity here. I'm going with split trainings on every position. I don't want to see an injury caused in training, which is why we're just going the safe route. And let's take a look at Jordan Love and his progression history. Yeah, he got the superstar dev trade in the last week because he was the offensive player of the week. Now that is cool. That is super cool. All right, what are the abilities? He has 0. All right, let's pick those just for heaven's sakes. There we go. Closer. Locker room pep talks go a long way. All right, that's the second half boost. Safety valve ability to improve the catching prowess of all running backs. All right. Spin cycle. All right, I don't want to have that. Bulldozer. Don't need that. With this player tied out, don't need that. Agile extender. Passers have the ability almost guaranteed to evade the first sack attempt by blitzing. That could actually be quite helpful to evade that first tackle. Almost guaranteed. I like that one. When playing from behind, players can easily enter. All right. Jukebox. All right. Harder to knock out of the zone. Homer. Players can easily enter the zone. All right. It's all zone focused at the moment. Quick draw. Faster passing animations. This one really helps a lot because you just get the ball out way quicker, especially when under pressure. This is the perfect accuracy on all cross-body throws up to 20 yards. All right, well, the ability to almost guarantee to break the first sack attempt by a blitzing defensive back. So what's the difference? First sack attempt by a blitzing defensive back. Wait, what? This is while in the pocket. This is what it's basically the same one, right? All right. Sleight of hand. Passers have an increased success rate when using pump fakes. All right, interesting. I hate pump fakes, but there we go. Clutch. Can easily enter remain the zone. All right, so we're gonna go with quick draw on this one, and I'm actually gonna go with the anchored extender. Are almost guaranteed to break the first sack attempt by a blitzing defensive back. What's this one? Well, the pocket pass ability almost guaranteed to evade. Ooh, evade? Break. All right. I think I'm gonna go with evade actually. That was a difference. I just like to get Jordan Love out of the danger spots in there. Just make sure that we don't get taken down as easily. All right, so I think everything's done now. I will be doing the upgrades. So here we go. The NFL Divisional round. Geno Smith and the Seahawks facing off against Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. The Seahawks are the home team. That's why they have the home uniforms in the all blue with the green accents and the blue socks as well. The Green Bay Packers are the away team, and for the playoffs I'm using the beautiful whiteout uniforms. That's basically the Color Rush variant. It's all white. I absolutely adore this uniform. It's so nice, it's so clean. There are one or two smaller things. Personally, I would have left yellow out of this one completely. I think that would have just made it a really special uniform, just with the white and green. I think that would have been even more striking, but as it is, it's just a beautiful one. It's going to be a rain game, which is going to make this one even more interesting. I think what we need to do is just play a clean game, nothing more than that. We played a calm, clean game against the 49ers in the wildcard round, and I love seeing Jordan Love with the superstar dev trade. That is absolutely awesome. I'm loving that. And yes, I know I said love like around 15 times, but I don't care. And there we go. That's Dontavian Wicks sidestepping another player here, getting forward. That's the 48-yard line. A very, very good job. Number 99, seemingly with an elbow injury. Not happy. But cool hair physics. I mean, looking nice. So there we go. We're going to go with the play action cross. I think the pass game could work really well. Going to be looking for Amari Rodgers on this one here. I do have Dontavian Wicks in my sights as well. There we go. Ooh, and that's the pit. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. That is not nice. That is not nice. I was just talking about a clean game, and you have to shut me up like that. But Jerome Baker was so good already in the last game. An absolute beast. And here we go. All right. Take a breather. Should have gone with Amari Rogers. He was all open, and that was thrown into double coverage. I felt like he was going to get there. But, all right. Geno Smith coming out onto the pitch. Again, he's just a super solid quarterback. It's nothing special, and I don't mean that in a derivative way. It's just, he's just playing such a clean game, solid, you know, just doing what he does best. But our defense manages to turn it over. That is incredibly important. We're going to be going with a run play here. Josh Jacobs, I want to get him some more yards maybe on this one. There we go. Powering forward. That was 2 yards at most. But protecting the ball. Notable inactives, you can see Jair Alexander, Jaden Reed, and Lucas Van Ness out. It's really, those are players that we're missing. Lucas Van Ness is important, as of course is Jair Alexander as my best rated player on the whole team. Not just on defense, but the whole team. There we go, Josh Jacobs evading the incoming rush of number 20 from the left-hand side. Amari Rogers just super hyped. I'm so happy to have him back on the team. Alright, so we got an early wake-up call with that interception right there. We're not going to be doing that again. There we go. Christian Watson gets 7 yards progress here. And we can see that the Bills beat the Ravens, and before score is down below, Dallas beating the Eagles. Now that's interesting for us, of course, and the Chiefs beating the Texans. So we will be facing, I reckon, the Cowboys in the championship game if we progress here, which of course is my plan, but we've already gotten so much further than I would have anticipated or expected or even hoped for. To be fair, I was really I was like, yeah, I want to get into the playoffs. I think we've got a playoff capable team. You know, just pushing in there, getting that done. But on the other hand, are we really good enough to already go there? Slapped away. It was either going to be a pick or the most beautiful interception ever. So, all right, let's go short here, Marshawn Lloyd on this one. And here we go. Looking towards the draft, you know, it is going to come up faster than we expected, probably. 3rd and 3, we do pick up 7 yards on this one. Very nice. And I have been looking at the team, trying to identify which positions we really need to address very quickly. And, you know, the thing is, when I look at this team, you know, it is a very capable team. We've got good players on all positions. We can even, you know, work around injuries, work around players that aren't fit anymore. So that, of course, is a luxury problem, and I'm loving it. But of course, it is something that we just need to account for. There we go, beautifully. Christian Watson going down at the 1 yard line. And this is the way that play is supposed to work. Another injury here for the Seahawks defensive players. It's number 97. And here we go. We're going to go with let's go with a 94 Will. Close formation here. Just going to try and get Josh Jacobs in there, get that touchdown without much ado. And I think as he falls backwards, he gets his foot inside and scores. So there we go. I don't know if the ball was really over the line though. We could debate that, but maybe we can see a replay. Nah, alright, so he broke the plane on that one. The pain, not the plane. Or is it the plane? Or is it the pain? Alright, you tell me. Put it down in the comments below, please. I think both is right. So here we go. Josh Jacobs. Can we go around? Nope, number 20. Oh, and it's a fumble, guys. Are you kidding? Did he recover? Did we recover it? We did not recover it. We're making this too easy, I have to say. Making this too easy for them to get back into the game. Drops, and the ball is out, and it's recovered by Seattle. Come on, guys. Let's focus. That was too easy. That was too easy. First interception by me, and then the fumble here by Josh Jacobs, who I would never have dreamt of, making that mistake. Let's go. Dontayvion Wicks here. Go, 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 go. Across the line here. Can we sidestep a little? Nope. Number 20 seems to be everywhere. But they do have a very good defensive unit here. That, of course, is the safety. That is Love. And we're going to be going... Let's try another run play. Come on, Josh. I know you've got it in you. And you know when running into contact, he survives. And is he dead? What is that? Number 55 with an injury. What about Josh Jacobs? All right. There we go. Let's get Marshawn Lloyd to pick up those 5 yards. Or at least 3. Nice. That is nice. We're going to go with the pass play, though. I could try a slip screen, right? Do I like the slip screen? I'm going to try the dry flood first. I think Rodgers should get open on that play. At least well... he had it. I was about to say at least well enough to pick up that first one. Alright, so that's a drop ball. And I'm not intent on punting. We're going to go with the middle slant here. I know we're at the 45. It is short, but I feel like we have to go for this one. There we go. That's good. Dontayvion Wicks. 101 yards for Jordan Love. He just feels very dependable when passing. Even if there's sometimes interceptions in there, but I don't really mind that too much. Ooh, Marshawn Lloyd, can we get 5 yards, 6 yards, 9 yards? Nice. Very nice. Like a pinball finding his way through the on-rushing defensive players. But again, we are focused on the blitz, and we're kind of countering that one to make sure that we have the plays chosen to counter all the on-rushing players. There we go. Josh Jacobs has this one. Number 22 gets across, gets his hand around the opposing player, and he does very well on that one. So here we go, mesh flat spot. It's a mesh play that's a little bit, I don't know how to put it, but like the arcs are a little bit higher, are not that close to the line of scrimmage. They are not stopping the clock here, so that is interesting. I will not be stopping the clock either. We're gonna go with the pass play on 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Let's see what we can do here. Oh my lord. How was that not an interception? That pass felt very, very underpowered. I feel like that was strange. All right, here we go. Here we go. Caught. Very nice. Josh Jacobs powering forward, gets a first down, 14 yards out, which is beautiful because if we get another 10 yards, we're at the 4-yard line. And then we should really be pretty solid on getting that touchdown. I don't want to waste too much time right now. That play, here we go. Luke Musgrave, and that's a first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line, exactly what I was talking about. Now we have 4 tries to get into the end zone with a lot of time to go. We're gonna go for a pass play again. If it's complete, There we go. If it's not complete, it should stop the clock. So there's always that. They are saving their timeouts, which I don't really understand. There we go. Contavious Wicks getting inside. We're going to spike it as we take the lead again at the beginning of the... at the end of the second quarter. At the beginning of halftime. Just try and salvage that sentence right there. So here we go. Contavious Wicks does well. Good passing by Jordan Love, leading the team down the field in a clean drive. And wow, defense turns it around. Again, I'm not going to go for anything crazy now. I don't want to have a pick six. We're just gonna get the clock rolling. Try and go forward here. No fumbles. There we go. That's the first half. And that was a solid first half. We're going to give him the ball right away at the beginning of the second half. So that will, of course, give them the opportunity to just, even out the game, score a touchdown as well. I was reading as I was talking, and that is never good. It always leads to me mumbling and fumbling. Speaking of fumbles, let's avoid them in-game. As long as it's only me talking, then who cares, right? All right, beautifully done at the 23. I would have liked a forced fumble here. Number 28 out with an injury. I know I've said it often enough, but I really dig the Seahawks uniform. All right, that was good. So defense turns it over. This is our chance to really put an end to the uncertainty here. We're gonna now try and score a touchdown. Just put this game to bed. Here, Josh Jacobs. There we go. Boom, caught. I think he's the highest rated receiving back at the moment. I'm gonna check that out. I really think that it's fantastic that I have him. Players such as him from the beginning of a franchise is just pure luxury, to be fair. It's just absolutely awesome because it means that we can rely on our running back to really dig us out if we ever really get into a wow. Yeah, that was incoming pressure right there. I was kind of watching in absolute and utter disbelief of what the two mesh players were doing, because they were just running into each other. First, getting pushed away by the defensive players here, pushed into because usually they would not cross paths, right? But he was pushed into the path, and then they just kind of bumbled into each other. And yeah, neither player was open for a reception. I could have gone with Josh Jacobs, probably. Could have vented that one out there. Yeah, to be fair, that would have been an option. We're going to go 2nd and 10. Let's go with this one again. I think it worked quite well before. But we need Josh Jacobs to get through. Oh, there you go. Drag backwards. 6 yards. Matt LaFleur, 191 out of 300 offensive yards, which is the target for today. I think that is going to be doable. Let's go with a slip screen. We're utilizing Josh Jacobs quite a bit now, so let's switch to Marshawn Lloyd and give Josh Jacobs a little bit of a breather. Wow, all right, stop. 4th and 5, even losing some yards. That was a quick shutdown. That was a very quick shutdown. Defense just, really shut us down very nicely. We're going to go with a punt. It's 5 yards out. I don't really feel that comfortable with picking that one up. Oh, that's a flag. Is that going to be roughing the kicker and another set of downs? Let's go. There we go. Nice. All right. We're going to decline. And we're going to accept it. So there we go. Penalty accepted. Boom. There we go. And here we go again. And we actually move up the field quite a bit, which is nice. We're going to give Marshawn Lloyd another go. Oh, lordy. That was no pickup for this player. 2 yards only. Again, Jerome Baker. Just look at the size of him. Yowzers. Inside zone. I am looking for, I don't know, for an alternate play on this one here. We're going to go with the boot slide. Quick setup. Come on, guys. Looking for Dontavian Wicks. But maybe Musgrave is also an option. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Jesus Christ. Wow. All right. Well done. As the ball is knocked out of Jordan Love's hand. Man, this game has it all, right? Oof. 3rd and 19. All right, we're going to need a long play on this one. And they know it, so they're probably going to set up accordingly. Yeah, this is not good. I don't like the squiggly plays. Go, 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 powering forwards. And at least I feel like we are in field goal range. And if we can make a field goal, at least we've got some breathing room. That's Byron Murphy, the second, the rookie, number 91, injured, heading into the tunnel. That is not good. 4th and 3. I'm not so sure if I want to do that, to be really fair. 54 yards, that is a long way out. That is a long way out. All right, we're going to go for a wide trail. Is this risky? Heck yeah. But kicking it in the rain is even riskier, I think. Just go down, my man, go down before they kick the ball out. So there we go, up to the 24. That is good. Again, we're just moving closer to the end zone, giving us an advantage here. Making a field goal possible, making it possible to score a touchdown. And we just have to keep calm. Keep calm and keep play. Yeah, let's just put this one out. No intention of giving this one up. No intent. Let's go with this zone split weak. Didn't really open up before. Now they're lighting up super tightly. Wow. All right, let's try bench. Wicks, Musgrave, Watson, Kraft. A lot of options. I feel good about him. Oh, that was a beautiful spiral. Shoved out of bounds here. And Boye Mafe, not to be trifled with. Not to be trifled with. Boom. There we go. So, next up. Musgrave. And Watson. Wow, Musgrave is fast. Jesus Christ, he had so much space. That was a fast go. Musgrave is more of the agile, receiving tight end. Tucker Kraft is more of a very strong blocking tight end. Both are incredibly important, and it's really making me wonder if a tight end is really what I want to go for in the first rounds of the draft here. 21 and 14. So again, same situation as before, but we are in the lead, so that is good. We want to move down the field, and I want to score a touchdown or a field goal. There we go. That was an important one. That was really important. And David Wicks, what do you call these? A shoelace pass, right? When they go super low, downward trajectory. Boom. Very, very nice. So, counter strong. Gonna go with Josh Jacobs on this one. Want to get the clock just moving, but there's no route opening up. So a very quick takedown after progress of 2 yards. Again, looking for a nice formation that we can adapt easily. Let's go with this one. We should find some space. 3 to 4 yards would be good. I would appreciate that, but I see him getting more. 3rd and 3. 5 yards even. 272 offensive yards, the target for Matt LaFleur. We're going to get that. We are going to get that. Josh Jacobs, 3rd and 3. Let's go. First down. Oh, can we get away? Nope. No getting away here. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that. So, Packers unders. We're going to use this one. It is one of these that has a little bit of a longer build-up time. I like plays a lot that are just very fast on the release, which means as soon as you snap the ball, the receivers are very quickly where you want them to be. Not a lot of plays are like that, right? And I like the mesh plays. I like the ones with the short routes, very close to the line of scrimmage. It just makes all of this. Oh shoot! Number 93 was there, or number 99. Sorry. All right. So there you go. Inside zone. Gonna go for another run play. This looks like we should find some space back there. But it didn't really open up that well. Yikes, there's nobody. Oh, beautiful evasion here by Marshawn Lloyd. Did you see that? Aiming for the left, then a quick right step. And then out of danger. So, next up, what are we going to do? Let's go with a halfback zone weak. 3rd and 1. We've got the squiggly art again. But I fully trust Josh Jacobs to really get this one. Yikes. And we even get some more. Can we evade? Can we stiff arm? And we're ushered out of bounds here. 11 rushes, 60 yards. It's tough going today. I think you saw his fitness bar, you know, being pretty depleted actually. So we're going to go inside zone weak, right to left here. Ushered out of bounds. Just going to go again here. Boom. Oh, Jesus. Head between the legs of Knight. And that's the final timeout used by the Seahawks here. Pretty much where I want him. Pretty much exactly where I want them to be. We're going to go for it. AJ Dillon is blocking here and we're straight into the end zone. And now we are, I think, in the driving seat here. Because we've got the timeouts. They have none. They will have to use 1 minute 39 to score. And then get another turnover. Which, to be fair, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. So, I think we're going to be through this one. And yeah, there we go. 1 minute 6. And they would have to score again and get the 2-point conversion. I think we can start thinking about the Dallas Cowboys. I think we can start doing that. And in preparation for that, and please don't call me arrogant or whatever, but I will be shuffling lightly here. Dillon is in here, so we're going to be using Sims. I want to have Dillon as my starting running back now. I want to take the pressure off of the players that are the starters because we're going to need them. We are going to really need them. We've got important players injured, so we have to make sure that we don't put too much pressure on them. And I think it's fair to say that we will be able to pull this one off. So there we go. Just exchanging these starters for the backups here to make sure that they also get some play time. And at the same time, we are making sure that we don't pick up any unnecessary injuries, because an injury right now would be really, really silly. I don't want to have that. So let's just make sure that we don't do that. I think Keisha Nixon with a 74 is also fit. So we're even going to bring him in here completely. I'm going to give Hardy a shot. So let's go. Evan Williams, and here it's going to be Oladapo, and the backup is going to be Lewis Seen. We've got Narvison, Whelan. I like all of this here. And if we get the plays for a few players here, despite the reshuffling right now, it's not going to be as bad. And here we go. Jordan Love, take a seat now. Just relax. I know that the risk of fumbling or a bad pass is very high if we go with backup players. But look, this is all I want to do. I just want to power forward. I just want to keep the ball moving, keep the clock moving. That's basically all I want to keep for us right now. We're not going to go for the crazy aggressive pass plays anymore. There we are. Another inside zone. Dylan. It is such a luxury that we're in at the moment, with the wow, what a very good tackle. Beautiful physics, by the way. But we've got Josh Jacobs as our starter. We've got Marshawn Lloyd as a rookie, and we've got AJ Dillon as a backup. All right, as a backup without any pressure, just getting in there. We're gonna call a timeout now. I will call a timeout. We've got 3 seconds on the clock. And yeah, we're going to go for a field goal, of course. Super close. But I just want to rub it in. I hope that doesn't mean bad karma for the next game. Oh, there we go. Narvison should also get some points here, some experience points. It's a very close one. And it's just a final nail in the coffin for the Seahawks. We lost to them in the regular season and we beat them now in the divisional round, which is absolutely spectacular. I'm so happy about that. I can't even tell you. This is a great success. I didn't really expect this to happen. I did trust in the team, and I still think we've got very good players, but this really playing out in this way, didn't expect this. All right, guys. It's okay to look forward. We already picked up who the winners were in the other games. So we know that the AFC Championship game will be the Chiefs against the Bills, and the NFC Championship game will be the Dallas Cowboys against the Green Bay Packers. Two clubs with a very, very long tradition, two franchises that are super well established. I have to say, I'm very, very proud of the team. I really am. They absolutely played their hearts out. It wasn't easy in the rain. And we had, a few indecisive moments at the beginning with that fumble and that interception. But overall, it was just a very, very good game. Evenly matched quarterbacks, but higher quality to be found in Jordan Love. And all the other parts of the team just really came together. I really, really enjoyed this one. Yeah, it was just really fun to revisit a team that beat us in regular season. All right, next week, the Cowboys in the championship game. We're going to see what happens then. For now, I'm going to be ending the episode. Going to say thank you so much for joining me. Thanks so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you joining me. Really appreciate you making me feel special here and making this one super enjoyable for me. If you did enjoy it, do drop a like. Please consider subscribing. It means a lot to me and just helps a small content creator channel like me a lot if I get more subscribers, the algorithm stuff and some such. But as always, guys, stay safe, everybody. Stay awesome, everybody, and see you next time.